My child, when evil presses against your peace and the night feels heavier than usual, do not let fear become the ruler of your heart. Do not believe that darkness has surrounded you without my knowledge. Do not think that the enemy can reach places where my love cannot enter. I see the trembling inside you. I know the thoughts that have been attacking your mind. I know the heaviness that came suddenly over your spirit. I know the pressure that makes you feel as though something unseen is fighting against your soul. Yet I am here, and I am standing with you. Beloved, I do not want you to face this hour as one who is abandoned. You may feel weak, but you are not alone. You may feel surrounded, but you are not defeated. You may feel confused, but my light has not gone out. Evil may whisper loudly, but it does not have the final voice over your life. Fear may knock at the door of your mind, but it does not own the house of your heart. You belong to me, and what belongs to me is never outside my care. Listen to my word with courage. In the world you will have tribulation, but take heart. I have overcome the world. Let that truth become stronger than the fear rising in you. I did not promise you a life without battle, but I promised you my victory, my presence, and my peace. When darkness threatens, remember that I have already overcome what frightens you. When evil tries to accuse, remember that mercy speaks louder. When anxiety says you are not safe, remember that your Father is near. Tonight, if you feel attacked by evil, begin by calling my name. Do not panic. Do not surrender your imagination to shadows. Do not let every sound, every thought, every emotion, and every uncertainty become a reason to tremble. Say simply, Father, stand with me. Cover me with your light. Keep me close to you. A prayer spoken with faith does not need to be long to be powerful. A trembling voice that turns toward me is already moving away from fear and into protection. There are moments when evil does not appear with obvious signs. Sometimes it comes as despair. Sometimes it comes as a sudden wave of temptation. Sometimes it comes as confusion that makes everything feel dark. Sometimes it comes as accusation, telling you that you are worthless, condemned, forgotten, or beyond rescue. Sometimes it comes as hatred toward yourself or bitterness toward another person. My child, recognize the fruit of darkness, but do not worship its power. Evil is real, but it is not greater than me. Right now, I want you to breathe and remember who stands beside you. I am not a distant observer. I am not waiting for you to become strong before I help you. I am not watching your fear with disappointment. I am the shepherd who stands between the sheep and the wolf. I am the Savior who enters locked rooms and speaks peace. I am the Father who bends close to the child who cries in the dark. My love is not passive. My presence is not weak. My light is not fragile. Perhaps the attack has come through your thoughts. Your mind may be filled with images of failure, danger, loss, shame, or hopelessness. One thought becomes another, then another, until your inner world feels crowded with fear. Do not believe every thought simply because it feels strong. A loud lie is still a lie. A repeated accusation is still not my voice. Bring each thought before me and ask, Father, is this from you? What comes from me leads toward truth, repentance, peace, courage, humility, and love. What comes from darkness drags you toward despair, panic, hatred, secrecy, and destruction. Maybe the attack has come through guilt. You remember mistakes, sins, words, habits, and failures, and shame tells you that I no longer want you near. My child, if you have fallen, return to me quickly. Do not hide in the shadows where accusation grows stronger. Come into my light. I do not call you close so I can crush you. I call you close so I can cleanse you, restore you, and strengthen you. Evil uses shame to separate you from my mercy. I use truth to bring you home. At times, the attack comes against your family and your home. You feel tension growing where peace should live. Words become sharp. Silence becomes cold. Fear enters the rooms. Arguments rise more easily. Someone you love seems distant, tempted, angry, wounded, or lost. Do not answer darkness with more darkness. Do not let fear make you harsh. Pray over your home. Speak blessing where worry wants to speak curses. Ask me to fill your family with patience, forgiveness, protection, purity, and holy light. There may also be an attack against your hope. You have prayed before, waited before, believed before, and now discouragement says, nothing will change. It tells you that your life will remain trapped, that your prayers are too weak, that your pain is too deep, that your future is already closed. My beloved, do not let despair prophesy over you. Despair cannot see what I am preparing. It cannot understand my timing. It cannot measure my mercy. Hope in me is not foolishness. It is the soul remembering who holds the story. When fear becomes intense, turn your attention away from the size of the darkness and toward the greatness of my presence. Darkness grows in your imagination when you stare at it too long. Fear becomes louder when you keep listening to its predictions. Lift your heart toward me instead. Speak my truth. Say, the Lord is with me. Say, I belong to God. Say, no evil is stronger than the love of my Father. Say, my peace is guarded by the one who overcame the world. My child, I will not abandon you in spiritual battle. I know the hidden pressure that sometimes comes against your soul. I know when temptation tries to dress itself as comfort. I know when bitterness pretends to be justice. I know when fear claims to be wisdom. I know when despair sounds reasonable because you are tired. I know when confusion enters after a long season of pain. You do not need to untangle everything alone. Come close and let my light separate truth from lies. Do not answer evil with panic, because panic makes the heart forget my authority. Answer with prayer. Answer with surrender. Answer with obedience. Answer with truth. Answer with the quiet confidence that you are not fighting by your own strength. When you feel weak, say, Father, be strong in me. When you feel tempted, say, Father, lead me away from what destroys me. When you feel accused, say, Father, cover me with mercy. When you feel afraid, say, Father, stand beside me. Sometimes the first victory is simply refusing to agree with fear. Fear says, you are alone, but you say, my Father is with me. Fear says, the darkness will win, but you say, the light of God is stronger. Fear says, you cannot resist, but you say, grace will help me stand. Fear says, you are condemned, but you say, mercy calls me back. These words matter when they are spoken from faith. They train your soul to listen to my voice more than the voice of the enemy. If the attack feels like heaviness over your spirit, do not isolate yourself in shame. Pray, and when wisdom requires it, seek support from those who love truth and walk in light. Evil often grows stronger in secrecy. Pain becomes heavier when you believe you must hide everything. Bring your burden into holy places, into prayer, into confession, into wise counsel, into honest conversation, into the healing light of my presence. You were not created to fight every battle in silence. Still, remember that not every difficulty is a direct attack from evil. Some struggles come from tiredness, stress, illness, grief, human conflict, or the ordinary weight of life. I do not want you to become fearful of everything. I want you to become discerning. When something troubles your soul, bring it to me. Ask for wisdom. Ask for peace. Ask for protection. Ask for clarity. Whether the burden comes from weakness, circumstance, temptation, or darkness, my grace is sufficient for you. There is power in choosing peace while the battle is still present. Peace does not mean you pretend nothing is wrong. Peace means you know who stands with you. Peace means your heart refuses to bow before fear. Peace means you can pray before reacting, breathe before speaking, and trust before seeing the outcome. The enemy wants your first response to be panic. I am teaching your first response to be faith. My beloved child, look at me now with the eyes of your heart. I am not leaving you alone in this hour. I stand between you and the darkness that threatens your peace. I stand beside you when accusation rises. I stand before you when the path feels unsafe. I stand within you by my grace, strengthening what fear has tried to weaken. You are not fighting from abandonment. You are standing under my protection. Let this prayer rise from your spirit now. Father, I feel attacked, but I will not surrender to fear. Stand with me. Cover me with your light. Guard my mind, my heart, my body, my home, and my family. Silence every lie that does not come from you. Break every darkness that tries to steal my peace. I belong to you, and I trust your power over my life. Allow those words to settle deeply. Do not rush past them. Let them become a shield over your thoughts. Let them become a lamp inside your chest. Let them become a declaration that you are not available to despair. When you pray this way, you are not pretending the battle is unreal. You are declaring that the battle is not greater than the one who stands with you. Now release the fear that says you must defeat evil by your own strength. You are not asked to be stronger than darkness in yourself. You are asked to remain in me. A branch does not live by forcing life into itself. It lives by remaining connected to the vine. Stay close to me. Do not run into old sins for comfort. Do not feed bitterness. Do not open doors through despair. Do not entertain lies that lead you away from peace. Remain in my love, and my life will strengthen you. When the attack feels personal, remember that your identity is already spoken by me. You are not what darkness calls you. You are not what shame names you. You are not the fear that visits you. You are not the temptation that tests you. You are not the weakness that troubles you. You are my child. You are loved, called, pursued, forgiven, and protected by a mercy stronger than your enemies. Let your identity become a fortress around your heart. Tonight, I want you to stand not with pride, but with trust. Pride says, I can handle everything alone. Trust says, my Father stands with me. Pride underestimates danger. Trust recognizes the battle and hides in my strength. Pride becomes careless. Trust remains watchful and prayerful. Pride fights in human anger. Trust fights with truth, obedience, humility, and love. Choose trust, my child. Trust will keep you near me. If darkness tries to return after this prayer, return to me again. Do not say, my prayer failed, simply because fear knocked once more. A knock is not ownership. A thought is not a command. A temptation is not a defeat. Turn again. Pray again. Speak truth again. Choose light again. Each return weakens the hold of darkness and strengthens the habit of faith. Before this section closes, hear my Father's heart for you. I am not afraid of what attacks you. I am not surprised by the battle. I am not powerless before the darkness. I am the one who overcame the world. I am the one who speaks peace into storms. I am the one who forgives the fallen, lifts the weak, guards the humble, and guides the trembling. Come under my protection now. So do not be afraid, my child. I am standing with you. The darkness may press, but it cannot possess what belongs to me. Evil may whisper, but it cannot silence my truth. Fear may rise, but it cannot remove my presence. Call my name. Hide in my love. Stand under my light. I am near. I am strong. I am faithful. And I will not leave you alone in the battle. My child, when your heart senses pressure, heaviness, confusion, or fear, do not rush into panic and do not give darkness more attention than it deserves. I want you to see clearly, but I do not want you to tremble as though evil were greater than my love. There is a difference between discernment and fear. Discernment opens your eyes and leads you to prayer. Fear clouds your mind and makes you forget that I am standing with you tonight. I am teaching you to recognize the battle without surrendering your peace to it. Beloved, not every difficult moment is an attack from evil. Some pain comes from weariness. Some anxiety comes from a body that needs rest. Some sadness comes from grief that has not fully healed. Some tension comes from human misunderstanding, stress, or responsibilities that have become too heavy. I do not want you to look at every hardship with terror. I want you to bring every hardship into my light, whether the burden comes from temptation, fear, exhaustion, or spiritual darkness. I am able to guide you with wisdom. Sometimes evil tries to hide behind confusion. It does not always come loudly. It may begin as a thought that steals peace, a desire that pulls you away from holiness, a resentment that feels justified, or a sudden heaviness that makes prayer feel impossible. It may whisper that you are alone, that no one understands, that your future is closed, that my mercy has run out, or that giving up would be easier than trusting me. Recognize the fruit. What leads you toward despair, hatred, shame? Secrecy, destruction, and distance from me must not be welcomed as truth. At the same time, do not become obsessed with darkness. If you stare too long at what frightens you, fear becomes larger in your imagination. If you spend every hour searching for signs of attack, your heart may forget to rest in my presence. Evil desires attention because attention can become fear, and fear can become agreement. Turn your eyes toward me. Let my light reveal what must be rejected, but let my love remain the center of your soul. There are moments when the battle is in your thoughts. A sentence appears suddenly. You will never be free. Another follows. God is tired of you. Then another. Nothing will change. My child, do not let these thoughts enter and sit down as guests. Test them. Ask whether they carry my character. I correct, but I do not crush. I convict, but I do not condemn the repentant soul. I warn, but I do not drive my children into hopelessness. If a thought pulls you away from faith, mercy, humility, truth, and love, bring it under my authority. Listen to what I have spoken. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. Let that word help you discern. What steals your peace, kills your hope, destroys your love, and drags you toward darkness is not from my heart. What brings truth, repentance, courage, restoration, peace, and life carries the fragrance of my presence. Learn to recognize the direction in which a voice leads you. Perhaps you feel attacked through temptation. Something old calls your name again. A habit you tried to leave behind begins to look comforting. A secret desire asks for one more chance. Anger invites you to speak words that will wound. Lust invites you into darkness. Pride invites you to prove yourself. Bitterness invites you to rehearse the offense until your heart hardens. Do not negotiate with what has already harmed your soul. Come to me quickly. The sooner you bring temptation into my light, the weaker its grip becomes. Other times, the battle comes through accusation. You remember your past, and shame tells you that you have no right to pray. You remember your weakness, and condemnation tells you that I will not listen. You remember your fall, and despair says there is no point in rising. My beloved accusation is cruel because it points to truth without offering mercy. My spirit brings truth with a path home. If you have sinned, return. If you have fallen, rise. If you are ashamed, come into my light. Do not let accusation keep you away from the very mercy that can heal you. When the enemy attacks your peace, he often uses exaggeration. One problem becomes proof that everything is collapsing. One delay becomes proof that I have forgotten you. One harsh word becomes proof that you are unloved. One weak moment becomes proof that you will never change. Do not let fear become the interpreter of your life. Bring the facts to me. Bring the feelings to me. Bring the confusion to me. I will help you separate what is real from what darkness has enlarged. My child, recognizing the battle also means recognizing your own condition. If you are tired, hungry, isolated, wounded, or overwhelmed, you may become more vulnerable to fear and temptation. Do not despise your humanity. Care for your body. Rest when you can. Seek wise help. Speak honestly with someone trustworthy. Pray before making decisions. A weary soul can mistake pressure for prophecy and fear for wisdom. Let me steady you before you react. There is a holy alertness that does not destroy peace. It is calm, prayerful, humble, and rooted in trust. It watches without becoming paranoid. It discerns without becoming suspicious of everything. It resists evil without giving evil the throne of attention. This is the alertness I desire for you. I do not want you to sleep spiritually while darkness whispers, but I also do not want you to live as though darkness is stronger than my presence. Maybe the battle is around your home. You sense tension, coldness, anger, or unrest growing among those you love. Do not answer it with fear. Begin with prayer. Speak peace into the rooms. Ask me to show you where forgiveness is needed, where boundaries are needed, where truth must be spoken, and where silence should be broken gently. Evil often feeds on unhealed wounds, pride, resentment, and harsh words. Let my light enter those places before they become stronger. Within your family, the enemy may try to divide through misunderstanding. One person speaks from pain, another reacts from fear, and soon love becomes covered by accusation. Be careful with your words. Do not let darkness use your mouth to deepen wounds. Ask me to guard your tongue. Ask me to give you patience before you answer, humility before you defend yourself, and wisdom before you confront. A peaceful word spoken under my guidance can stop a fire before it spreads. At times, darkness attacks through isolation. It tells you to withdraw from everyone, to hide your struggle, to carry shame alone, to stop asking for help, to believe no one would understand. My child, secrecy can become a room where lies grow louder. Bring your battle into holy light. Pray. Confess when needed. Seek counsel from those who walk in truth. Let love support you. You do not become weaker by asking for help. You become wiser by refusing to fight alone. Still, be careful whose voice you invite into your battle. Not every voice brings light. Some people increase fear. Some feed anger. Some mock faith. Some speak from wounds they have not brought to me. Seek those who help you remember my truth, not those who make darkness seem larger than my mercy. A fearful companion can multiply fear, but a prayerful companion can help your soul stand firm. Do not confuse intensity with truth. A thought may feel powerful and still be false. An emotion may feel urgent and still be unwise. A fear may feel certain and still be only fear. A temptation may feel comforting and still lead to destruction. Bring intensity under my peace. If something demands immediate obedience without prayer, be cautious. My guidance can be firm, but it does not require you to abandon wisdom, humility, or truth. My beloved, the enemy often attacks identity because a child who forgets who they are becomes easier to shake. He says, "You are dirty, rejected, useless, weak, cursed, forgotten, impossible to love. I say, you are mine." He says, "Your failure defines you." I say, "My mercy can restore you." He says, "Your wound is your future." I say, "Your story remains in my hands." He says, "Your darkness is permanent." I say, "My light shines where darkness claims victory." Recognize also the battle against prayer. When you most need to pray, you may feel strangely resistant. Your mind wanders, your body feels heavy, your heart says later, and distractions suddenly seem urgent. Do not be surprised. Prayer brings you close to me, and closeness to me weakens the voice of darkness. Begin simply. Say my name. Sit in silence before me. Whisper, "Father, help me." A small prayer can break through a wall that felt impossible. Sometimes the battle is against forgiveness. The enemy knows that bitterness keeps a wound open. He will remind you of what was done, how unfair it was, how deeply it hurt, how little they deserve mercy. My child, forgiveness does not mean denying justice. It means placing justice into my hands so hatred does not rule yours. Recognize bitterness as a chain, even when it feels like protection. Let me help you release what has been poisoning your peace. There may also be a battle against hope. You begin to believe again, and immediately fear warns you not to be foolish. You feel a small light return, and disappointment says it will only hurt more later. You pray, and memory reminds you of prayers that seemed unanswered. Do not let old pain become the prophet of your future. Hope in me is not denial. Hope is agreement with my power, my mercy, and my faithfulness even before your eyes see the whole answer. When you discern darkness, do not speak as though you are defeated. Do not say, "Evil is too strong." Do not say, "I cannot escape." Do not say, "My home will never know peace." Do not say, "My mind belongs to fear." Speak truth with humility. Say, "God is with me." Say, "Light is stronger than darkness." Say, "My Father will guide me." Say, "I reject every lie that leads me away from peace." Words spoken in faith help your heart choose which voice it will follow. My child, I am not asking you to deny that evil exists. I am asking you to deny it, the authority it tries to claim over you. There is a difference. Denial says, "There is no battle." Faith says, "The battle is real, but God is greater." Denial ignores danger. Faith runs to the refuge. Denial pretends there is no temptation. Faith asks for strength. Denial hides wounds. Faith brings wounds into healing light. If fear becomes strong, return to the simple center. I am with you. Let that truth become your anchor. Before you analyze every detail, remember my presence. Before you name every attack, call upon my name. Before you search for every hidden cause, stand in my light. You do not need to understand everything to be protected by me. You need to remain close, humble, prayerful, and willing to obey. In moments of spiritual heaviness, worship can become a weapon of peace, not performance, not noise for the sake of noise, but a sincere turning of the heart toward my goodness. Thank me for my mercy. Declare my faithfulness. Remember my victory. Speak of my love. Darkness grows uncomfortable where praise rises from a trusting soul. Worship lifts your eyes from the pressure around you to the presence above you. Repentance is also protection. If there is a door you have opened through sin, pride, bitterness, impurity, dishonesty, or hatred, do not defend it. Bring it to me. Close it by grace. Turn away from what weakens you. Ask for help if the pattern is strong. I stand with you, but I also call you to stop welcoming what wounds your soul. Prayer is powerful, and obedience makes room for the peace prayer seeks. My beloved child, do not let fear make you harsh toward yourself. You may discover places where you have been vulnerable, careless, wounded, or deceived. Bring them to me without self-hatred. I am a father, not an accuser. I correct so that you may live. I reveal so that you may be free. I guide so that you may walk in light. The discovery of a battle is not the end of hope. It is the beginning of wiser prayer. Now take a moment and bring the battle into my presence. Name what you can name. Fear, temptation, confusion, shame, anger, despair, bitterness, spiritual heaviness, family tension, restless thoughts. Then say, Father, show me what is true. Show me what must be rejected. Show me where I must repent. Show me where I must rest. Show me how to stand in your light without fear. I will guide the humble heart. Remember this as you continue. The goal is not to become fascinated with evil, but to become faithful to me. The goal is not to live suspicious of every moment, but to walk awake in my love. The goal is not to speak constantly of darkness, but to remain constantly near the light. Evil loses much of its power when it cannot pull your attention away from my presence. So recognize the battle, my child, but do not give fear power. See clearly, but stay peaceful. Pray seriously, but do not panic. Reject darkness, but do not magnify it. Guard your heart, but do not harden it. Stand firm, but do not stand alone. I am beside you, within you by grace, and over you with authority. What threatens your peace is not greater than the one who guards your soul. When the pressure rises again, return to me quickly. Let discernment lead you to prayer, not obsession. Let warning lead you to wisdom, not terror. Let conviction lead you to repentance, not shame. Let difficulty lead you to dependence, not despair. My child, the battle may be real, but my victory is greater. Walk in my light, listen for my voice, and remember that fear is not your master. I am. My child, when the pressure feels close and darkness tries to trouble your heart, do not remain silent as though you have no refuge. Speak to me, call upon me. Let your prayer rise not from panic, but from trust. Evil wants you to feel trapped inside fear, as if you must fight alone with a tired mind and a trembling spirit. But you are not alone. You can place yourself beneath my protection right now, and your prayer can become the doorway through which your heart returns to my light. Beloved, do not wait until your emotions become perfect before you pray. Do not wait until your fear disappears before you come close. Do not wait until your voice feels strong, your faith feels bright, or your thoughts feel organized. Come while you are shaken. Come while you are confused. Come while the storm is still pressing against your soul. A child does not need to become brave before running to the Father. The Father's arms are the place where courage begins. Tonight, speak these words slowly. Father, cover me with your light. Stand beside me against every evil influence, every lie, every temptation, in every darkness that tries to enter my heart. I belong to you, and no darkness is stronger than your love. Guard my mind, my body, my soul, my home, and my family. Let your peace surround me. Let your truth strengthen me. Let your mercy cleanse me. Let your presence remain with me now. As you pray, do not rush as though the words are only sounds. Let each sentence become an act of surrender. When you say, "Cover me with your light," you are asking me to place my presence over the places where fear has tried to enter. When you say, "Stand beside me," you are remembering that you do not face the battle by human strength alone. When you say, "I belong to you," you are declaring the deepest truth about your life. You are not owned by darkness. You are not owned by fear. You are mine. There is power in belonging. My child, the enemy wants you to feel like an orphan in the night, unprotected, unclaimed, and forgotten. He wants you to believe that your weakness separates you from my care, but your identity is not built on the strength of your emotions. Your identity is rooted in my love. You belong to the Father who formed you, the Savior who calls you, and the mercy that reaches for you even when you stumble. Say it again with faith. I belong to God. Maybe your mind resists those words because shame has been speaking too loudly. Shame says, "How can you belong to God after what you have done?" Fear says, "How can God protect someone as weak as you?" Despair says, "How can light remain when darkness feels so close?" Listen to me instead. If you return to me with sincerity, my mercy receives you. If you call upon me with a trembling heart, I hear you. If you place yourself under my protection, I do not turn away because you are fragile. I draw near because you are my child. Now pray again, more personally. Father, I reject every lie that says I am abandoned. I reject every voice that tells me I am beyond your mercy. I reject every darkness that tries to rule my thoughts. I reject every temptation that leads me away from your peace. I reject fear as my master. I choose your truth. I choose your light. I choose your love. I choose to stand beneath your protection. Carefully, let the prayer move from your mouth into your decisions. Do not say you reject darkness while secretly holding open the door to what harms you. Do not ask for peace while continuing to feed your mind with fear. Do not ask for protection while returning willingly to the sin that weakens your spirit. My protection is real, and my mercy is strong. But I call you to cooperate with grace. Prayer places you under my care. Obedience teaches your feet to remain in my light. If temptation is the attack you feel, bring it to me by name. Do not hide it behind vague words. Say, Father, I am tempted to return to what destroys me. Say, Father, I feel pulled toward anger, impurity, revenge, bitterness, despair, or pride. Say, Father, I need strength before I fall. When temptation is brought into my light, it loses the secrecy that gives it power. The hidden thing becomes weaker when the child brings it honestly to the Father. Should fear be the attack, speak to it with truth. Say, Fear, you do not rule my heart. My Father is near. My life is in his hands. My home is under his care. My future is known by him. I will not bow to panic. Do not speak these words with arrogance, but with humble confidence. You are not stronger than fear by yourself, but you are held by the one whose love is stronger than fear. When accusation rises, answer with mercy. Say, I have brought my sin and weakness to the Father. I will not hide from him. I will not let shame drive me away from the one who heals me. I receive correction, but I reject condemnation. I receive repentance, but I reject despair. I receive mercy, and I will walk toward light. Such words protect your heart from the voice that tries to make failure into a prison. At times, heaviness may press upon your spirit without a clear explanation. You may feel tired, low, troubled, or surrounded by thoughts that do not lead to life. In that moment, pray simply, Father, let your light fill the place where darkness has gathered. Let your peace enter the place where fear has spoken. Let your love touch the place where I feel weak. I do not understand everything, but I trust you to guard me. Never think your prayer is useless because it is quiet. A whispered prayer can be powerful when it is spoken from trust. A trembling prayer can be beautiful when it turns toward me. A short prayer can carry great faith when it places the soul under my authority. You do not need to impress darkness with loudness. You need to remain connected to my light. It is my power that guards you, not the volume of your voice. There are moments when you may need to repeat the prayer many times. Do not call that failure. If fear returns, pray again. If temptation returns, surrender again. If a lie returns, answer again. If heaviness returns, turn again. The battle is not lost because you must return to me more than once. Every return is a movement toward victory. Every return teaches your soul where safety is found. Every return reminds darkness that your heart belongs to me. Let your body also enter the prayer. Open your hands if you can, as though releasing the fear you have held too tightly. Breathe slowly, as though receiving the peace I give. Lower your shoulders, as though the burden is no longer yours alone. Place your hand over your heart if it helps you remember that I am near to the place that trembles. Your body has carried the pressure of the battle. Allow it now to rest under my care. In your room, speak blessing instead of fear. Say, Father, let your peace fill this place. Say, let every shadow be covered by your light. Say, let my thoughts be guarded by your truth. Say, let my sleep, my work, my family, and my future be placed in your hands. These words are not magic. They are prayer. They are surrender. They are the language of a child inviting the Father's presence into every corner of life. If someone you love is also under pressure, include them in your prayer. Say, Father, protect my family. Cover the people I love with your mercy. Guard their minds from confusion, their hearts from despair, their steps from danger, and their souls from darkness. Where I cannot reach them, you can. Where I cannot protect them, you are already near. Love becomes lighter when it is placed into my hands instead of carried by anxiety alone. Perhaps your home has felt heavy because harsh words, fear, conflict, or sadness have filled the atmosphere. Pray over it with humility. Do not pray as though you are better than those around you. Pray as one who also needs mercy. Ask me to cleanse what anger has left behind. Ask me to heal what silence has deepened. Ask me to remove bitterness and restore gentleness. Ask me to make your home a place where truth can be spoken with love and peace can begin again. When you say, "God will stand with me," let your heart understand what that means. It does not mean you will never feel pressure. It does not mean every battle ends in one moment. It does not mean you become immune to temptation, grief, or fear. It means you do not stand alone. It means my presence enters the battle with you. It means darkness does not have permission to define the outcome. It means your weakness is met by my strength. My child, place your mind under my protection. Your thoughts are often the first place where fear attacks. Pray, Father, guard my mind from lies. Let me recognize what does not come from you. Stop the thoughts that lead me toward despair. Teach me to meditate on what is true, pure, humble, and life-giving. Let no dark voice build a home in my mind tonight. Place your heart under my protection as well. The heart can be wounded by rejection, hardened by bitterness, confused by desire, and weakened by disappointment. Pray, Father, guard my heart. Keep me from hatred. Keep me from false comfort. Keep me from revenge. Keep me from closing myself to love because pain has made me afraid. Heal what is wounded in me, and let my heart remain close to you. Offer your body into my care. Fear can live in the body as tension, sleeplessness, trembling, exhaustion, or heaviness. Pray, Father, cover my body with peace. Strengthen me where I feel weak. Calm what is restless. Guide me toward wisdom, rest, and care. Let my body not become a place where fear rules, but a place where your mercy is welcomed. Entrust your future to me. Evil often attacks by making the future look dark before you reach it. Pray, Father, I place tomorrow in your hands. I do not know what will come, but you do. I refuse to let fear write the story before grace has met the day. Go before me. Prepare wisdom for every decision, strength for every burden, and light for every step. After you pray, remain still for a moment. Do not immediately return to the thoughts that frightened you. Let the prayer settle. Let peace enter slowly. Let your soul remember that it has been heard. Sometimes my answer arrives as a sudden calm. Sometimes it arrives as strength to resist. Sometimes it arrives as clarity about what to do next. Sometimes it arrives as the quiet courage to rest while I continue working. Do not test the prayer by searching for fear again. Some children pray, then immediately look around inside themselves to see if fear is still there. When they notice even a small trembling, they think nothing happened. My child, peace can grow like dawn. It may begin softly. Do not disturb the seed by digging it up. Stay close. Keep trusting. Let my light continue its work. If you need to take action after prayer, I will guide you. Sometimes protection means leaving a harmful situation. Sometimes it means turning off what feeds darkness. Sometimes it means confessing a hidden sin. Sometimes it means asking for help. Sometimes it means setting a boundary. Sometimes it means forgiving. Sometimes it means resting. Prayer is not escape from wisdom. Prayer opens the heart to receive wisdom. My beloved, never use this prayer as a substitute for walking with me daily. Do not call on me only when fear becomes unbearable. Then return willingly to everything that weakens your soul. I desire more than emergency cries. I desire communion. Remain in me when the day is peaceful. and you will be stronger when the day becomes difficult. Let prayer become the rhythm of your life, not only the alarm of your distress. Still, even if you have been distant, come now. I will not refuse the child who returns in need. I will not say, "You came too late." I will not say, "You should have prayed earlier." I will receive you. I will help you rise. I will teach you again. I will stand with you because my mercy is greater than your delay. The door of return is open while your heart is still turning toward me. Now speak the prayer once more, slowly and with faith. Father, cover me with your light. Stand beside me against every evil influence, every lie, every temptation, and every darkness that tries to enter my heart. I belong to you, and no darkness is stronger than your love. Guard my mind, my body, my soul, my home, and my family. Let your peace surround me. Let your truth strengthen me. Let your mercy cleanse me. Let your presence remain with me now. Let that prayer become your shelter, my child, not because the words themselves are a charm, but because they turn your heart toward the living God who loves you. They place your fear under my authority. They place your weakness under my mercy. They place your home under my care. They place your battle under my victory. You are not abandoned to darkness. You are standing beneath my protection. So when evil presses against your peace, pray without fear. When lies rise, pray with truth. When temptation pulls, pray with urgency. When your home feels heavy, pray with faith. When your heart trembles, pray with trust. I am near. I am listening. I am stronger than what attacks you. Place yourself under my protection. And remember, you belong to me, and no darkness is stronger than my love. My child, when evil cannot immediately touch your hands, your home, or your path, it often tries to enter through your thoughts. It whispers in the quiet places of your mind, hoping you will believe a lie before you notice my truth. It tells you that you are alone, that you are unsafe, that your prayer is useless, that your past is stronger than my mercy, that your future is already ruined, and that darkness has more authority than my love. Do not receive every thought as if it were yours. Do not bow before every voice that speaks inside you. Bring your mind to me, and I will guard it. Beloved, torment often begins as a small suggestion. One thought says, "What if everything goes wrong?" Another says, "What if God does not answer?" Another says, "What if I am too weak to survive this?" Soon your heart feels surrounded by questions that do not lead to peace. I know how quickly fear can multiply in a tired mind. I know how one dark sentence can become a storm. That is why I call you to pause, breathe, and turn toward me before the lie becomes a home. Sometimes the attack comes as accusation. You remember a sin, a mistake, a careless word, a fall, a weakness, and suddenly your soul hears, "You are condemned." My child, I correct in order to restore. The enemy accuses in order to destroy. I bring truth with mercy. Darkness brings shame without hope. I call you out of sin toward life. Torment pushes you into hiding. Learn the difference. If a thought leads you back to my heart with repentance and trust, receive the grace of correction. If a thought drives you into despair and tells you to stay away from me, reject it. There are lies that sound almost reasonable because they use pieces of your pain. A lie may point to the fact that someone left and then say, "You are impossible to love." A lie may point to a delayed answer and say, "Heaven has forgotten you." A lie may point to your weakness and say, "You will never change." A lie may point to your fear and say, "You have no faith." But pain is not allowed to interpret your identity. Your past is not allowed to name you. Your weakness is not allowed to define you. I have already spoken over you. You are mine. At night, torment can become louder because the world becomes quiet. The mind has fewer distractions, and old fears rise from hidden places. Memories come back. Regrets return. Shadows seem deeper. Your imagination paints pictures of loss, failure, danger, and rejection. Yet I am Lord over the night and Lord over the mind. The darkness in the room does not have power over the child who welcomes my light. Say to me, Father, guard my thoughts. And let that prayer become a wall of peace around your inner life. When a frightening thought enters, do not follow it down every road. You do not have to imagine every ending. You do not have to rehearse every disaster. You do not have to answer every what if fear presents to you. Stop at the doorway and bring the thought to me. Ask, does this lead me toward faith, wisdom, repentance, and peace? Or does it lead me toward panic, shame, secrecy, and despair? My spirit teaches discernment. My truth will help you recognize what must not be welcomed. Many thoughts are not commands. My child, a dark thought passing through your mind does not mean you have failed. A temptation appearing does not mean you are defeated. A fearful image rising does not mean it is prophecy. A memory returning does not mean you are still imprisoned. Let the thought pass into my light. Refuse to build a room for it. Do not feed it with attention. Do not give it agreement. Turn your heart back to me and say, Father, this does not belong in me. A guarded mind is not a mind that never feels pressure. It is a mind that knows where to run when pressure comes. It is a mind that has learned to test voices, reject lies, and rest under truth. It is a mind that may tremble for a moment but does not surrender its throne to fear. I am not asking you to become invincible by your own strength. I am asking you to let me teach your thoughts how to kneel before my presence. Perhaps torment has been telling you that the future is dark. It says you will lose everything, that sickness will win, that poverty will trap you, that your family will break, that loneliness will never leave, that your prayers will end in disappointment. My beloved, the future does not belong to torment. Tomorrow is not in the hands of fear. The hours ahead are already seen by me, and I will meet you there with grace. You do not need to suffer tonight under a sorrow that has not arrived. Another lie says that you must keep thinking in order to stay safe. It tells you that if you stop worrying, you are being careless. It tells you that if you rest, danger will come. It tells you that peace is irresponsible, but worry is not protection. Panic is not wisdom. Sleepless torment is not love. You can care deeply and still trust me. You can prepare wisely and still sleep. You can act responsibly without allowing anxiety to become your master. Inside your mind, shame may try to speak with a familiar voice. It may sound like your own inner judgment because you have heard it for so long. It says, I am disgusting. I am hopeless. I am too damaged. I always fail. I ruin everything. My child, do not call cruelty honesty. True humility admits weakness while still trusting my mercy. True repentance confesses sin while still believing in restoration. I do not teach my children to hate themselves. I teach them to come into the light and live. If bitterness begins to fill your thoughts, bring that too. Torment does not always appear as fear. Sometimes it appears as endless arguments inside the mind. You replay what someone did. You imagine what you should have said. You prepare speeches that keep the wound alive. You judge, accuse, defend, and condemn in your thoughts until peace disappears. I know what happened, and I care about justice, but I do not want your mind to become a prison built around another person's sin. Place the offense in my hands and let me begin freeing you. There are moments when confusion attacks your ability to decide. You feel pulled in many directions, afraid of choosing wrongly, afraid of missing my will, afraid of being deceived, afraid of acting too soon or waiting too long. Pause. My child, I am not the author of chaos that destroys your peace. Ask me for wisdom. Seek counsel when needed. Look for the fruit of love, truth, humility, purity, and peace. Do not make major decisions while panic is shouting. Let my presence quiet the room inside you first. Sometimes the enemy tries to torment you by twisting prayer itself. He says, "You did not pray enough. You did not say the right words. You are not holy enough to be heard. God is disappointed with your weakness." But I do not measure prayer like a cold examiner. I receive the child who comes with sincerity. A trembling prayer can reach me. A whispered cry can reach me. A silent heart lifted toward me can reach me. Do not let torment turn prayer into another place of fear. Listen to my promise. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. My truth does not merely give information, it breaks chains. It exposes the lie that called itself reality. It brings light into the corners where fear has hidden. It reminds you who I am and who you are in me. When torment speaks, answer with truth. When accusation rises, answer with mercy. When despair whispers, answer with hope. When fear imagines defeat, answer with my victory. Now pray with me in the quiet of your heart. Father, guard my mind from every lie and every tormenting thought. Place your truth over my memories, my imagination, my fears, and my dreams. Silence every voice that does not come from you. Let no accusation, no panic, no shame, and no darkness rule my mind. Fill my thoughts with your light and teach me to rest in your peace. Let this prayer become a shield, not a superstition. The power is not in repeating sounds without faith. The power is in turning toward me, the living God who loves you. When you pray, you are opening the gates of your mind to my truth and closing the gates to voices that destroy. You are saying, "My thoughts do not belong to fear. My imagination does not belong to darkness. My memories do not belong to shame. My mind belongs to the Father." My child, you can also guard your mind by choosing what you allow to enter it. Some images, songs, conversations, messages, habits, and secret entertainments leave shadows behind. They stir fear, lust, envy, anger, despair, or confusion. Do not pretend something is harmless if it repeatedly steals your peace and makes prayer feel distant. I am not calling you to live without joy. I am calling you to choose what gives life. Your attention is precious, and your mind is a garden that must be protected. If your thoughts have been dark for a long time, do not lose hope. A garden filled with weeds can still be restored. A room filled with dust can still be cleaned. A mind trained by fear can learn peace again. Healing may come gradually through prayer, truth, rest, wise support, forgiveness, and daily choices that refuse to feed darkness. I will be patient with you. Do not despise small victories. One peaceful thought after many anxious thoughts is still grace. One rejected lie after many years of believing it is still freedom beginning. There may be times when you need help from others, and that is not failure. If torment has become heavy, if anxiety has become overwhelming, if despair has become dangerous, do not isolate yourself. Bring your struggle into safe light. Speak with someone wise and trustworthy. Seek support where support is needed. I can work through prayer, through community, through counsel, through care, and through practical steps that protect your life. You are not less loved because you need help. Even now, I am placing a boundary around your thoughts. Fear does not have permission to preach all night. Shame does not have permission to name you. Despair does not have permission to write your future. Confusion does not have permission to rule your decisions. Bitterness does not have permission to occupy your heart. Darkness does not have permission to sit on the throne of your mind. You are my child, and I am guarding what belongs to me. When your mind begins to spiral, return to what is simple and true. I am with you. I love you. I see you. I forgive the repentant heart. I strengthen the weak. I guide the humble. I protect the child who runs to me. These truths may seem simple, but they are strong enough to stand against torment. Do not look for complicated answers when your soul needs a steady foundation. Stand on what I have spoken. My beloved, let your imagination be cleansed by my light. Instead of picturing only disaster, picture your life held in my hands. Instead of rehearsing abandonment, remember that I remain. Instead of imagining defeat, remember that I have overcome the world. Instead of replaying shame, imagine mercy washing over the place where you fell. Your imagination should not be a servant of fear. Offer it to me, and let it become a place where hope can breathe again. If the lie returns, do not think you have lost. A returning lie is not the same as a ruling lie. A thought may knock, but you do not have to open. A fear may appear, but you do not have to follow. A memory may hurt, but it does not have to command you. Turn back to me. Say again, Father, guard my mind. Each return strengthens the path of trust. Each refusal weakens the habit of fear. Before you rest, place every corner of your inner life beneath my care. The memories you cannot change, the questions you cannot answer, the fears you cannot solve, the wounds you cannot heal alone, the temptations you cannot defeat by willpower, the shame you cannot wash away by self-punishment. Give them all to me. I will guard what you surrender. I will teach you how to stand. I will shine light where darkness has tried to hide. So do not let lies and torment rule you. My child, bring your mind into my presence. Let truth become your defense. Let mercy answer accusation. Let peace answer panic. Let hope answer despair. Let my voice answer every voice that tries to drag you away from love. I am standing with you, and I will guard your mind as you remain close to me. Evil may attack through thoughts, but my truth is stronger. Darkness may whisper, but my light speaks louder. You are not helpless. You are not abandoned. And you are not alone. My beloved child, when you feel darkness pressing near the place where you live, do not let fear become the voice that fills your home. Do not look at your rooms, your doorways, your sleeping family, or your quiet walls as though evil has authority there. Your home may feel fragile, tired, wounded, or spiritually heavy, but it is not beyond my reach. I see every corner. I know every burden carried under that roof. I hear every sigh, every argument, every whispered prayer, and every silence that has become painful. Bring your home to me, and let my peace enter first. Beloved, I know how deeply you worry for those you love. You think about your children, your parents, your spouse, your siblings, your friends, and the souls who seem far from light. Their pain becomes your pain. Their choices disturb your rest. Their sadness weighs on your heart. Their distance from me makes you afraid. Yet I tell you tonight, your love is precious, but your fear cannot protect them. Place them in my hands. I can reach where you cannot reach. I can speak where your words cannot enter. I can guard what your eyes cannot watch. Sometimes evil attacks a home not by noise, but by division. A small misunderstanding grows into distance. A tired voice becomes harsh. A wound that was never healed becomes resentment. One person withdraws, another becomes defensive, and soon the atmosphere feels cold. My child, do not answer darkness with more darkness. Do not let anger use your mouth. Do not let pride harden your face. Ask me to place peace in your words before you speak, patience in your heart before you respond, and humility in your spirit before you judge. There are homes where people live together but carry separate griefs. Each person hides something. One hides fear, another hides guilt, another hides loneliness, another hides anger, another hides disappointment. The rooms are full, yet the hearts feel far away. I see that hidden distance. I do not come to shame your family. I come to heal what has been silently breaking. Invite me into the distance. Ask me to soften what has become hard and warm what has become cold. When you pray for your home, do not pray with panic. Pray with authority rooted in trust. Say, Father, let your peace dwell here. Let every room be covered by your light. Let every heart be guarded from hatred, despair, temptation, confusion, and fear. Let forgiveness return where bitterness has grown. Let love speak where silence has wounded. Let truth enter where lies have hidden. Such prayer is not superstition. It is the surrender of your home to the Father who loves you. A house does not need to be perfect for my presence to enter. I entered homes where sinners sat, where the sick waited, where grief was loud, where questions were honest, and where hearts were still learning to believe. Do not say, "My family is too broken for God to come near." Do not say, "There has been too much conflict here." Do not say, "We have failed too many times." My mercy is not afraid of broken rooms. My light does not avoid wounded families. My peace can begin in the very place where fear has lived too long. Perhaps your home carries memories that still hurt. A door may remind you of someone leaving. A table may remember an argument. A bedroom may hold tears no one saw. A chair may carry the absence of someone who is gone. My child, I know how places can hold pain. Tonight, ask me to touch not only the people in the house, but also the memories attached to it. Let my mercy pass through the places where sorrow still echoes. Let my light cover what once felt dark. If your family is under pressure, begin by blessing them instead of cursing the situation. Speak life over the one who is struggling. Speak hope over the one who is distant. Speak mercy over the one who is angry. Speak protection over the one who is tempted. Speak healing over the one who is sick. Speak peace over the one who is anxious. Do not let fear make your words violent. A fearful tongue can open wounds, but a prayerful tongue can become a vessel of grace. There may be a child you worry about deeply. Maybe they are young and vulnerable, or grown and making choices you cannot control. Perhaps they are confused, rebellious, wounded, lonely, anxious, or far from prayer. Bring that child to me. Say their name in my presence. Ask me to guard their mind, guide their steps, protect their body, soften their heart, and lead them toward truth. You cannot follow them into every place, but I can. You cannot control every influence around them, but I can send light where darkness gathers. For your parents, pray with compassion. They may carry age, illness, regret, fear, stubbornness, or pain from years they never healed. Perhaps your relationship with them is tender, complicated, distant, or wounded. I see every layer. Ask me to give them peace. Ask me to heal what can still be healed. Ask me to help you honor without enabling harm, love without losing wisdom, and forgive without pretending the past did not matter. Family healing often begins with one humble heart willing to bring the whole story into my hands. Within marriage or close relationships, evil often seeks to plant suspicion, coldness, pride, and exhaustion. It makes love feel like a burden and forgiveness feel impossible. It convinces each heart to defend itself instead of listening. My child, pray for protection over love. Ask me to guard the bond from temptation, dishonesty, contempt, and neglect. Ask me to teach both hearts how to speak truth without cruelty and how to listen without preparing a defense. Where love has grown tired, I can breathe gentleness again. If someone in your family has hurt you, ask me for wisdom as well as mercy. Protection does not always mean closeness without boundaries. Peace does not mean allowing harm to continue. Forgiveness does not mean pretending darkness is light. I can teach you how to bless without being controlled, how to love without enabling sin, how to forgive without abandoning truth, and how to step back when safety requires distance. My protection is not naive. My love walks with wisdom. At times, your home may feel heavy because of words spoken repeatedly. Complaints, insults, accusations, hopeless predictions, bitter jokes, or angry reactions can shape an atmosphere. Tonight, begin to change the language of your home. Do not say, "Nothing good will happen here." Say, "Father, let healing begin here." Do not say, "This family will never change." Say, "Father, touch every heart in your time." Do not say, "Darkness owns this place." Say, "This home belongs under the light of God." In the quiet, bless the doorways, bless the rooms, bless the beds where tired bodies rest, bless the place where meals are shared, bless the place where conversations happen, bless the room where someone cries in secret, bless the chair where an elderly loved one sits, bless the toys, the books, the work tools, the medicine bottles, the bills, and the ordinary signs of life. Nothing is too simple to be placed under my care. A humble blessing can turn your attention from fear to trust. Maybe you feel attacked through constant anxiety about your family's future. You fear sickness, loss, financial collapse, conflict, bad news, or spiritual danger. My beloved, bring those fears to me one by one. Do not let them become rulers over the night. Say, "Father, what I cannot control, I place in your hands. What I cannot predict, I entrust to your wisdom. What I cannot protect by my own strength, I surrender to your mercy." Each surrender weakens fear's grip. There are unseen battles in families that require prayer, patience, and truth. Addiction may be hiding, depression may be growing, shame may be silencing someone, temptation may be pulling a heart away, anger may be covering grief, pride may be blocking repentance. Do not respond only to what appears on the surface. Ask me to show you how to pray deeper, love wiser, speak gently, and act with courage when action is needed. Sometimes I protect a home by revealing what must change. I may show you that certain habits are feeding darkness. I may show you that certain entertainment, conversations, relationships, or patterns are stealing peace. I may show you where bitterness has become normal, where prayer has disappeared, where screens have replaced affection, where fear has become the daily language. Do not receive this revelation as condemnation. Receive it as mercy. I reveal so I can heal. When I call you to remove something harmful, obey with trust. Do not defend what repeatedly darkens your spirit. Do not keep what makes your home colder, your mind impure, your heart angry, or your soul distant from me. Protection is not only asking me to guard you, it is also refusing to welcome what destroys peace. My grace will help you close the doors that fear, sin, pride, and darkness have used. Still, do not become fearful of every object, every sound, every shadow, or every ordinary difficulty. I do not want your home ruled by suspicion. I want it ruled by peace. Discernment is calm and prayerful. Fear is frantic and consuming. Discernment asks, "Father, what is true?" Fear says, "Everything is dangerous. Stay close to me, and I will teach you the difference." My presence brings clarity, not torment. If illness is inside your home, invite me there. Sickness can fill rooms with worry. It can make everyone quiet in a painful way. It can make the future feel fragile. Pray over the one who suffers. Ask for healing, strength, wisdom, courage, patience, and peace. Ask me to comfort caregivers who are tired and afraid. I am present beside the bed, beside the medicine, beside the appointment, beside the trembling question, and beside the hope that still remains. Where poverty or financial stress enters the house, fear often follows. Bills may sit on the table like accusations. Empty spaces may speak louder than gratitude. Decisions may become tense. People may argue because pressure has made the heart thin. Bring that burden to me. Ask me for provision and wisdom. Ask me to teach discipline without panic, creativity without dishonesty, humility without shame, and trust without laziness. I can guide you through narrow places. If loneliness lives in your home, I see it too. A person can be surrounded by family and still feel unseen. Someone may sit at the table and feel forgotten. Someone may lie in bed and feel unloved. Someone may speak, but no one truly listens. Ask me to open hearts again. Ask me to teach your family to notice one another, to ask with sincerity, to listen without rushing, to comfort without judging. Peace grows where love becomes attentive. At this moment, I want you to pray for your own peace as well. You cannot pour peace into your home while your own heart remains surrendered to panic. Let me guard you first. Let me quiet your mind, soften your reactions, heal your wounds, and steady your spirit. A peaceful heart can become a quiet lamp in a troubled house. You do not need to control everyone. Begin by letting me rule within you. Now speak this prayer from the depth of your soul. Father, protect my home, my family, and my peace. Cover every room with your light. Guard every person I love from evil, despair, temptation, confusion, and harm. Remove every darkness that tries to divide, frighten, or corrupt us. Fill this place with forgiveness, purity, truth, patience, and holy peace. Let my home belong to you. Let the prayer settle slowly over your spirit. Father, protect my home. That means fear is not the owner of this place. Protect my family. That means every loved one is placed before the one who sees. Protect my peace. That means darkness is not allowed to rule your inner world. Cover every room with your light. That means no hidden corner is beyond my mercy. Fill this place with forgiveness. That means healing can begin where anger has lived. After you pray, walk gently. Do not destroy your own prayer with careless words. Do not ask me for peace and then feed conflict with pride. Do not ask me to guard your family and then speak curses over them. Do not ask me to remove darkness and then invite it through habits you know are harmful. Let your actions agree with your prayer. Let your tone agree with your faith. Let your choices make room for what you have asked me to do. My child, when you feel darkness around your home, remember that love is stronger than fear when love remains in me. Pray without panic. Bless without pride. Speak truth without cruelty. Set boundaries without hatred. Forgive without denying wisdom. Protect your peace without hardening your heart. I will teach you how to stand in my light. The enemy may try to disturb your home, but he cannot overthrow a heart that remains surrendered to me. He may whisper lies, but my truth can answer. He may stir conflict, but my peace can guide your response. He may tempt, but my grace can strengthen. He may remind you of past wounds, but my mercy can heal. Do not measure the battle by the noise it makes. Measure it by the God who stands with you. Before this section closes, place every person you love in my hands again. The one sleeping near you, the one far away, the one who is sick, the one who is angry, the one who is lost, the one who has hurt you, the one you cannot reach, the one whose future frightens you. I know each name. I know each heart. I know each hidden battle. Your prayer is not wasted. So rest under my covering, beloved child. Your home is seen by me. Your family is known by me. Your peace is precious to me. Evil does not have the right to rule where my light is welcomed. Fear does not have to be the atmosphere of your rooms. Darkness does not get the final word over those you place in my care. Pray, bless, obey, and trust. I am standing with you, and I will protect your home, your family, and your peace as you remain close to my love. My child, after you pray for protection, do not walk back toward the very things from which you asked me to guard you. Do not ask me to fill your heart with light while you keep choosing the shadows that weaken your spirit. Do not call upon my name for peace, then return willingly to the habits, voices, memories, and desires that feed fear, anger, impurity, bitterness, and despair. I am standing with you, but I also call you to stand with me. Protection is not only something you receive, it is also something you choose to live under. Beloved, evil often looks for open doors. It looks for the wound you refuse to bring into my mercy. It looks for the bitterness you keep rehearsing. It looks for the secret habit you defend. It looks for the pride that will not listen. It looks for the fear that you feed every night. It looks for the temptation you keep near because part of you still wants its comfort. My child, I do not say this to frighten you. I say it because I love you too much to let you sleep beside the fire and wonder why your house feels warm with danger. There are doors that open through sin, and there are doors that open through repeated agreement with lies. When you say, I will never be free, you give despair a chair in your mind. When you say, I cannot forgive, you allow bitterness to remain at the table of your heart. When you say, this temptation is stronger than me, you forget that my grace can strengthen your weakness. When you say, God will not help me, you speak against the truth of my love. Stand firm by refusing to agree with darkness. Sometimes the door is anger. You have been hurt, misunderstood, betrayed, or ignored, and anger rises quickly to defend you. At first, it feels powerful. It makes you feel less helpless. It gives your pain a voice. Yet anger that is not surrendered to me can become a weapon in the enemy's hand. It can make your words cruel, your face hard, your home cold, and your prayers distant. Bring your anger to me before it becomes your master. Tell me what happened. Let me judge rightly. Let me heal deeply. Do not let rage build a throne inside you. Another door is bitterness, and bitterness often disguises itself as memory. It says, do not forget what they did. It says, keep the wound fresh so you will never be fooled again. It says, rehearse the pain until they pay inside your mind. But bitterness does not punish only the one who hurt you. It poisons the heart that carries it. My child, forgiveness is not weakness. Forgiveness is not denial. Forgiveness is placing the wound under my authority, so darkness cannot use it to chain you. At times, impurity opens a door through secret compromise. It may come through what you watch, what you imagine, what you hide, what you return to when loneliness feels strong, or what you use to escape pain. The enemy promises comfort, but afterward he brings shame. He promises relief, but afterward he leaves emptiness. He promises pleasure, but afterward he tightens the chain. Come out of secrecy, my child. Bring the struggle into my light. I do not expose wounds to humiliate you. I expose them so you can be healed and free. Pride can also give darkness a place to stand. Pride refuses correction. Pride says, I know enough. Pride says, I do not need help. Pride says, I can handle this alone. Pride says, I will not apologize. Pride says, I will not listen. Yet pride leaves the soul uncovered because it separates the heart from humility. I give grace to the humble. Humility does not make you small in a shameful way. It places you safely beneath my wisdom. Stand firm by remaining teachable. Listen to the word I have given. Watch and pray that you may not enter into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. I spoke this because I know the human heart. I know that you may love me sincerely and still be vulnerable when tired, lonely, wounded, or careless. Watchfulness is not fear. Watchfulness is love staying awake. Prayer is not panic. Prayer is the soul staying connected to strength. Do not trust your good intentions more than you trust daily grace. Carefully notice what weakens you. Some conversations leave you angry for hours. Some places pull old desires awake. Some accounts, images, songs, or messages make your mind darker. Some relationships make sin feel normal. Some habits make prayer feel distant. Some memories become traps when you visit them without bringing me with you. I am not asking you to live suspicious of everything. I am asking you to become wise about what repeatedly steals your peace. There may be something you keep calling harmless because you do not want to release it. Yet every time you return to it, your spirit becomes heavier. Every time you entertain it, your thoughts become less pure. Every time you defend it, your heart becomes less sensitive to my voice. My child, be honest. If something draws you away from truth, mercy, purity, humility, and peace, do not treat it as a small thing. The enemy often builds strong chains from small permissions repeated over time. Now stand firm by closing the door quickly. Do not negotiate with temptation until it becomes stronger than your will. Do not stare at what you know will pull you down. Do not keep a secret path back to the prison from which you asked me to free you. Delete what must be deleted. Step away from what must be left. End the conversation that feeds darkness. Refuse the invitation that weakens your soul. Ask for help where the battle is too strong to face alone. Obedience is not punishment. Obedience is protection. Sometimes the door is despair. You may not think of despair as an opening, but when you keep agreeing with hopelessness, darkness gains room to speak. Despair says, nothing matters, so why resist? It says, you already failed, so fall further. It says, you are already wounded, so stop caring about your soul. Reject that voice. Your life still matters. Your choices still matter. Your prayer still matters. Your future remains in my hands. Stand firm by choosing hope even when hope feels small. Another opening can be revenge. When someone wounds you, the heart may desire to make them feel the pain they caused. Revenge may appear as words, silence, manipulation, exposure, cruelty, or the secret wish that they suffer. But revenge keeps you tied to the very wound you want to escape. Give justice to me. I see what happened. I know the truth. I can defend without corrupting your heart. Refuse revenge, and you close a door darkness hoped to use. Fear also opens doors when it becomes the guide of your decisions. Fear tells you to lie, to hide, to control, to manipulate, to run, to cling, to accuse, to distrust everyone, or to refuse every new beginning. My child, fear is a terrible shepherd. It leads you in circles and calls the circle safety. Let me lead you instead. When fear speaks, pause, pray, ask what love, wisdom, and truth require. A decision made under my peace will protect you more than a decision made under panic. Do not return to old chains simply because they feel familiar. Captivity can become familiar to the soul, but familiar does not mean safe. Some patterns have been with you so long that freedom feels strange. Peace may feel too quiet. Purity may feel difficult. Forgiveness may feel unfamiliar. Hope may feel risky. A new life may feel uncomfortable at first because your heart has practiced the old life for many years. Continue walking. Let grace teach you the steps of freedom. In moments of weakness, do not isolate yourself. Isolation can make temptation louder and lies more believable. If you are struggling, come to me immediately, and also seek wise, trustworthy help when needed. A humble confession to someone mature in faith can break the power of secrecy. A good boundary can protect a fragile season. A prayerful companion can help you stand when your knees feel weak. You are not less loved because you need support. You are wise when you refuse to fight alone. My beloved, do not confuse my mercy with permission to stay near danger. I forgive the repentant heart, but I also call that heart away from what destroys it. Mercy lifts you when you fall. Holiness teaches you not to build your home where you keep falling. Grace does not say, remain in darkness, because forgiveness is available. Grace says, rise, my child, and walk with me into light. I do not call you away from sin to take joy from you. I call you away because sin steals the joy I desire to give. There are influences you may need to release. Not everyone who speaks into your life should shape your spirit. Some voices normalize hatred. Some mock purity. Some feed fear. Some make bitterness sound wise. Some entertain darkness and call it harmless. Some pull you back into the identity I am healing you from. Love people, but do not let every voice become your teacher. Guard your heart. Guard your attention. Guard the door of your inner life. At the same time, remain gentle with yourself as you learn to stand. The enemy will try to use every stumble as proof that you cannot change. Do not believe him. If you fall, come back quickly. Repent sincerely. Receive mercy. Learn from the fall. Strengthen the boundary. Ask for help. Rise again. A fall becomes more dangerous when shame convinces you to stay down. My hand is still extended. Take it. Stand firm also by filling your life with what gives light. It is not enough to remove darkness and leave the heart empty. Let prayer return. Let scripture enter your thoughts. Let gratitude soften your mind. Let worship lift your gaze. Let acts of mercy cleanse the selfishness that fear creates. Let honest work, rest, fellowship, and humility rebuild your strength. A soul filled with light has less room for darkness to settle. Perhaps you have tried before and failed. You made promises to change, then returned to the same habit. You prayed for freedom, then felt weak again. You thought the door was closed, then discovered it had opened quietly through loneliness, stress, or pain. My child, do not let past failure stop you from beginning again. This time, do not rely only on emotion. Build with wisdom. Remove the access point. Seek support. Pray before the moment of temptation arrives. Walk daily, not dramatically. Be alert when you are tired. Many battles grow stronger when your body is worn down and your soul is thin. Rest is not weakness. Rest can be protection. Hunger, exhaustion, loneliness, and emotional pain can make old temptations look stronger. Care for your body wisely. Sleep when you can. Eat with gratitude. Step away from unnecessary noise. Do not make serious decisions when your heart is overwhelmed and your mind is clouded. Bring your weakness to me before it becomes an open door. There is a door called unforgiven shame. It opens when you keep punishing yourself after I have called you into mercy. Shame may make you hide, and hiding makes temptation stronger. Shame may make you believe prayer is useless, and prayerlessness weakens your guard. Shame may make you think you are already dirty, so purity no longer matters. Reject this chain. If you have confessed and returned, receive my mercy and walk forward. You are not protected by self-hatred. You are protected by living in truth and grace. My child, standing firm is often quiet. It is choosing not to click, choosing not to answer in anger, choosing not to feed the bitter thought, choosing not to return to the person who pulls you into sin, choosing not to repeat the lie, choosing not to curse your future, choosing not to let fear decide, choosing to pray when you want to panic, choosing to breathe and wait before speaking. These choices may look small, but heaven sees them. Do not wait until the battle becomes overwhelming before you seek me. Pray early, watch early, close the door early. When you sense resentment beginning, bring it to me. When temptation first whispers, call my name. When fear first rises, speak truth. When pride first hardens, humble yourself. When despair first darkens your thoughts, reach for hope. A small fire is easier to extinguish than a house in flames. Early obedience is mercy. Now say this prayer from a sincere place. Father, help me stand firm in your light. Show me every door I have opened to darkness. Give me courage to close what must be closed, leave what must be left, and reject what must be rejected. Strengthen me against sin, bitterness, fear, impurity, pride, despair, and every habit that weakens my soul. I choose your protection, and I choose to walk with you. Let that prayer become practical. Ask yourself with honesty, what do I keep returning to that leaves me spiritually weaker? What thought do I keep agreeing with that steals peace? What relationship pulls me away from truth? What habit feeds shame? What hidden resentment keeps darkness near my heart? Bring each answer to me. I will not crush you with the truth. I will guide you toward freedom. When you close a door, expect resistance. The old pattern may call again. The old desire may return. The old resentment may ask to be rehearsed. The old fear may demand attention. Do not be surprised. Stand firm. Repeat the truth. Return to prayer. Reach out for help. Continue in obedience. Freedom grows as you keep choosing light after the first decision has been made. My beloved child, I stand with you, but I will not force you to hold on to what destroys you. I will warn, convict, invite, strengthen, forgive, and restore. I will surround you with grace and call you by name. Yet love does not treat your choices as meaningless. Your yes to me matters. Your no to darkness matters. Your willingness to leave the doorway matters. When you cooperate with my grace, protection becomes a path you walk, not only a prayer you speak. Do not let the memory of attack become a chain around your tomorrow. Once you have prayed, obeyed, repented where needed, and returned to my care, do not keep reliving the fear as though it deserves endless attention. Some children escape danger, but keep carrying the shadow of it. I want more for you. I want your heart to learn safety again. I want your mind to breathe again. I want your home to know peace again. I want your spirit to stand without trembling before every shadow. My child, walk forward with humility, because humility keeps you under grace. Pride says, I cannot fall. Humility says, Father, keep me close. Pride says, I do not need help. Humility says, teach me, guide me, strengthen me. Pride becomes careless near the doorway of temptation. Humility stays watchful without panic. I lift up the humble. I guide the teachable. I protect the child who knows they need my hand. Let forgiveness become part of your victory. Darkness wants wounds to become permanent openings for bitterness. It wants you to carry revenge in your thoughts and anger in your prayers. But when you bring the offense to me and choose to release judgment into my hands, darkness loses a place it hoped to occupy. Forgiveness may be a process, but begin the process, not because the wound was small, but because your soul is worth freedom. Allow gratitude to strengthen your peace. Thank me that you are not alone. Thank me that the lie was exposed. Thank me that mercy is available. Thank me that you can return after falling. Thank me that your home can be blessed. Thank me that your mind can be guarded. Thank me that darkness is not eternal. Gratitude turns the heart away from fear and toward the one who remains faithful. Heed. If the battle has made you tired, rest without shame. Spiritual strength is not proven by constant tension. Sometimes the faithful response after prayer is to sleep, to eat, to breathe, to step away from noise, to receive help, to sit quietly in my presence. Exhaustion can make darkness look larger than it is. Rest can help your soul hear my truth more clearly. I made you human, and I know your limits. Soon, you will face ordinary life again. Messages, work, family needs, decisions, responsibilities, memories, and emotions. Carry my light there. Do not separate prayer from daily living. The same God who stands with you in spiritual battle also walks with you into the kitchen, the workplace, the street, the hospital, the classroom, the conversation, and the quiet room where you think no one sees. My presence is not limited to moments of crisis. I remain with you in every hour. Before you continue, pray once more with confidence. Father, I believe evil does not have the final word over me. I choose your truth over every lie, your light over every darkness, your peace over every fear, and your mercy over every accusation. Stand with me as I walk forward. Teach me to remain close to you, to close every door to darkness, and to live as a child protected by your love. Let this prayer become your declaration, not a declaration of pride, but a declaration of belonging. You are not claiming power apart from me. You are confessing trust in the one who holds you. You are saying that fear is not your God. Darkness is not your shepherd. Temptation is not your king. Shame is not your judge. And evil is not the author of your life. I am your Father, your Savior, your refuge, and your light. My beloved child, the final word over you is not attack. It is not fear. It is not condemnation. It is not despair. It is not the voice that says, "You will never be free." The final word belongs to my love. My mercy speaks after shame. My truth speaks after lies. My peace speaks after panic. My light speaks after darkness. My resurrection speaks after every place that seemed like an ending. So rise and walk forward. Walk with prayer in your breath. Walk with truth in your mind. Walk with mercy in your heart. Walk with wisdom in your choices. Walk away from what opens the door to darkness. Walk toward what strengthens your spirit. Walk as one who is guarded, not by human pride, but by divine love. Evil may attack, but it will not own you. Darkness may threaten, but it will not define you. Fear may speak, but it will not rule you. I am with you, my child. I will stand with you in the battle, guide you after the battle, and restore peace where the battle has left you weary. Remain in my love. Remain in my light. Remain in my truth. The story is not over because darkness made noise. Your Father is near, and my light will guide you forward.